Alright, here goes nothing. Alright, so um, life's been really rough on me. Um, I changed my life. You know, um, how do I even start this? Like, I'm just trying. Um, I'm going through a lot of stress, depression. My mind's going all over the place right now. And it's not. It's because, all right, I did 8 years in prison, right? 2018. Um, I was in the streets running, you know, gang, doing all this bullshit. Um, Not bullshit, 'cause that's where I came from, Um, but if I would have learned that at a younger age, if I would have had a mother and a father figure, I think I would have, because I was going the right route. I just lived in the projects, and things go from one thing to another, and next thing you know, you like the lifestyle. So, from me doing that big stint, you know what I'm saying, and doing that 8 years in prison, actually 10, it's 8, 9, 10, well, 11 years, because 6, no, it's 8 years, 8 years. So I did 6, 7, 8, yeah, so 8 years, because the other two I counted in probation and parole. So I did 6 straight in prison with a lot of notorious people, and you know but I've been in and out of jail, so I've done a lot of time since juvie days and stuff. And the thing is, right, I'm like smart, I'm really smart. Like, I may not seem it, but I graduated high school, got my diploma over there, um with third honors, at least there honors, you know. And I was sleeping in a car at the time because my grandma had kicked me out of the house because she saw that I was smoking marijuana. So there was always a problem. Well, she didn't really kick me out. I left because there was always a problem. But yeah, like, I love her though. That's my baby. I remember me being in prison my first 3 years, and I don't like calling nobody. When I go to prison, I don't call nobody. I'm doing my time. I'm not gonna be a stress box on that phone like a lot of motherfuckers do. So I called my sister just to see how she was doing. I remember I think it was like her birthday or something. I decided to call her, and she picked up. She was like, "Oh my God, bro!" Da, da, da. So I call her, and you know who you are, Tina. And so I called my sister Christina, and she picks up, and we're talking. Da da da. She's telling me how I'm doing. I'm like, "Well, I'm okay. Living day by day. She's like, "You don't call nobody? Like, what's up with you?" I was like, "You know how, like, I'm here. I'm locked up. I don't want to stress nobody out. I don't want to stress myself out. So as I'm speaking to her, she says, "Hold on, I got a surprise for you." So I was like, "Go ahead." So it's like quiet for a little bit, and then all of a sudden I hear my grandma. That's the one that raised me, and I was out of words, bro. Like, bro, it's hard for me to cry, and freaking, bro, I just started, like, I couldn't speak. I couldn't even say hello. That's how tight, how crazy of a knot I had on my throat. Like, when I heard her voice, it was weird. Like, everything in me, like, I've never felt like that for somebody before. You know what I'm saying? That really showed me how much love I have for this woman, you know, that raised me, that I that I that I acknowledge as my mother. That's my mother. She raised me. Even though she used to whoop my ass, she used to fucking hit me with the chancleta on the belt, everything, like back smack, like, cause we was bad. You know what I'm saying? But that was my grandma. You know, Puerto Rican. You know, that's how it is. You get beat up, you a badass. So, um, but you know what was good about her, man? She always had us right. We lived in the project, but she always had us right. She Every time we came out of school, the food was done, ready. Nice, good Puerto Rican food that make you go right to sleep right after. If not, you know what I'm saying? You playing outside for a little bit with your homies and shit, with your peoples, project people, just chilling. And then you go home and you ready to go to sleep. You know, she had us right. But I still didn't have that mom. I knew I was missing something. Mom, dad, you know. So I didn't have that. So a grandma's love is different, you know, than a mother's love or a father's love. When you know it's real, you live under the roof and everything's good. But I didn't have that. Me and my sister didn't have that. So what I'm trying to get at this is, so I came out of prison in 2018. No, I went to prison in 2018. Came home at the end of 2023. So I came home and I decided, you know what I'm saying? My first 3 years was rough in prison. I was in and out of the chute, in and out of the hole, as people say, you know. Some people call it the chute, the hole, you know, whatever. I call it the hole. So I did a lot of 30-day clips in the hole for fights, for contraband, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things like that. And that was my 3 years. Then those three same years in confinement, I was working out a lot. So I was doing a lot of push-ups. I was doing 100. At first, I couldn't even do 10. I remember when I first started doing push-ups. But I kept doing them every day, every day, every day. Pull-ups, push-ups. When they had rec for us, that little hour rec, I'll do mad pull-ups, mad pull-ups. Go in the shower, get out, boom, do my pull-ups. Do my push-ups before rec. At nighttime too, like around 1, 2 in the morning when you can't sleep. Because there's times like that because your mind is just roaming in there. And sometimes your sleep schedule's all fucked up. I'll bang out mad push-ups at night. You know what I'm saying? With the little radio on. Bang mad push-ups out. Put the little sticks, the little five little sticks with the cross. And that's how I used to always do my push-ups, yo. And I'll do different types of push-ups, yo. The CEOs was like, how the fuck, what are you doing, bro? How are you so big? And I was so cut up, my chest, my arms, everything, all from push-ups and pull-ups. And I wouldn't eat soups. I wasn't eating soups, that sodium ramen. I wasn't eating none of that. I stuck to my peanut butter. I would take like 2 scoops a night. I always have like a little apple, eat that at night, and I'll have like commissary because I was a barber, and but in the hole you don't got commissary, so you gotta like save whatever they give you, little cake or whatever, save it for night and drink it with a little milk. Put it next to or in the toilet. If your toilet's really clean, I used to clean my shit real good. My room was immaculate. My cell was immaculate, so you get room. That's how how damn, how you say that? I'm out of words, man. That's how confined I am that I said I called it a room, you know what I'm saying? But it's not. It was a cell. It was a hole by yourself, talking to the walls. And I don't care. I talk on my own. I talk to myself. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's just you going through your thoughts, and speaking to yourself. That's just you not going insane. So yeah, like I used to write a lot of things down that I wanted to do when I come home. I said, you know what I'm saying? Like I stopped the gang shit. You know, obviously things came out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fight couple guys from the crew and shit, and this and that. And I live my life a lot in private. I'm a private guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk much. I be doing shit. I do what I gotta do when I'm out. But I have talents. I have many talents. You know, like I know how to tattoo. I know how to do portraits. Like I be doing like crazy stuff. I got an ill collection, but that's nothing. Um, I did this tattoo on my own when I came home because it's different. In jail, you build your little machine and there's only one needle. Out here, now you got all these rotary machines and all this like different type of needles, like big needles, like mags and all this shit. So that right there is my barber bag. So as soon as I came home, I got to it. You know, I was on parole, strict probation. Um, I had to piss every time. Like I had to every morning. I'll get a text at 6 in the morning, and they'll tell me if I had to be at this spot to go give a piss. Every morning for 2.5 years. So almost three. So doing this shit every day, and I work. I'm working. I find work. So I'm working at a factory. I'm there. I'm doing my thing. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not talking no affiliates. Nobody that I know. Nobody. I'm good. Just a couple niggas that's my homies that was calling me from jail. Send them a couple 20 sometimes, and not all the time, cause I got two daughters. I got baby mom, so I came home to take care of my daughters, make sure I'm good first, and then help them and be there for them. I wasn't running the streets no more. I wasn't doing none of that shit. That wasn't on my mind. My mind was to get credit, build credit, work a regular job, bust my ass, do whatever is necessary as a man, because I'm not going back into that place, that bullshit ass place. Not even birds like to be locked up, because birds like to fly. You feel me? So is that jail? I tell you right now, jail and prison for all you young bucks that think shit is cool. Shit is not cool, bro. Shit is trash. It's depressing. It's lonely. You're away from everything you love, and you got it's degrading. They gotta tell you, you got COs telling you what to do, and you gotta do it, bro. If not, then it's forcible. You gotta like now you fighting with them. Now you going to the shoot. Now you doing, or they could press charges if you hit a CO. It's just crazy, man. You don't want to be in there. It's noisy, except at night. At night it's quiet, but you still hear the COs fucking doors opening, the CO's keys. Niggas don't hold their keys. Niggas is weird. It's a lot of weird shit going on. You feel me? You don't want to be in there, man. Especially if you got a bunkie. Oh, man. That's just, I hate it. So, right now, guys, like, I left a job that I was doing so well at. I was there for a year. Right after I came out of prison, I got a job quick. Hopped on Indeed with a resume. Boom. Got a job at a warehouse. A 5 minute ride from where I was living. I was living at a halfway house. First, I came down here on a step down program. From I finished the CRA program in Shirley Medium. Right, I was in Walpole and went to Shirley Medium. Shirley Medium, I was there for like 2 years. Went down, did the CRA program, completed it. Waited 6 months. They wanted to take me to Boston pre-release, but I was like, nah, I want to go back to my Springfield. I don't know Boston. I want to go to Springfield where my family at. So I went to the step down program, called them, did the letters. You got to go through a whole step. They said, yeah, you're on, it could be any day. So after fucking 6 months, I'm waiting every day. I'm like, yo, is it today? I'm worried if they're going to pop my door at 6 in the morning. Boop, Evelito, you out of here. Fuck, bro, it took 6 months, bro. So I come down to a medium. I mean, to a minimum. I'm over here. I'm working outside. I found money. It's dope. It's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I had a cool CO. He would let me like see my baby mom. He was dope. He was dope. I'm not even gonna say much, but and I also bagged a CO, a lady CO, while I was in there. She was bad. Everybody was on her back, but I wasn't. And she saw me. She would always look at me when I was cutting hair because the booth is right there, so she'd look at me. Every time I'll catch her looking at me. Beautiful woman. I'm not saying name, but I bagged her. Came home, you know. But yeah, like I said, like this is all prison. So come home, start working hard. I don't care about the streets. I'm not touching nothing. I'm clean. I don't wanna niggas is calling me, yo, I got work. No, I don't wanna hear that. Block them. Boom. I don't wanna. I just wanna be a man, work, and be straightforward. You know, be a man. Be a man about my things. God willing man and God fearing man, and just do my things the right way. You know, and I've been doing that, bro. And I left a warehouse job, 2 week notice. Gave him my 2 week notice after a year. I got employee of the month there, which is hard to get. That's one of the things you need to be. I became a line leader. That's one of the things you need to be a supervisor or manager. You need that certificate. And for 6 months straight, I didn't call out not once. This is how hungry I was, guys. And I still am. So I also got a lot of trauma. You know what I'm saying? PTSD. They diagnosed me with that shit, and sometimes insomnia and shit like that. But like I'm stressing right now, guys. I'm depressed. I've applied everywhere. I'm jobless. I became a recovery coach. I left that job, the warehouse job that I was doing so well at. My credit was at 800, from 400 to 800. I bought a little car that was working for 2,000, bro. That I was saving, bro. I was gambling on FanDuel and winning like 5,000 off $1. I was doing so good, bro. And then everything, I go to be a recovery coach because I want to help people that were in a similar situation as me. I just wanted to better myself. So they gave me a chance and I got the job with a Corey. It was weird. I had the bracelet and everything. They gave me a chance. You know, I explained myself. I was like, yo, I feel like I could help people because I come from it. And the dude liked my interview and he gave me a job. And I gave my 2 week notice and started working for them. I got my C-card license for recovery coaching through there, for recovery coaching and for ethical considerations. So I got my certifications, got my hours in. But bro, I'm a barber. All right? I'm a nasty barber. Like when I was in the pen, what Vic Blends is doing now, that's what I wanted to do. And I didn't even know Vic Blends existed. I didn't even know he was doing what he was doing. This is what just was going through my mind. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna cut homeless people hair and like put my skills, but I'm gonna do it with a razor, not a machine. He does it with a machine. It's different. I was gonna do it off the strength and make videos and show people my skills with a razor, just a razor, no comb, how I could do a whole fade, beautiful, clean, better than a barbershop. It's on everything I love. And I could cut with nail clippers, small nail clippers. So I got these nail clippers, right? Where my nail clippers at? Anyway, Y'all know what nail clippers are, right? So I got a small nail clipper in prison. One day in Walpole, they didn't let us out. They wasn't letting us out because of COVID. So I get my bag in, my commissary, my first commissary bag. And I've been waiting like 3 months for this bitch. So I have a mirror and I have a nail clipper. And I'm woofing. So I took the nail clipper and I decided to like start cutting. So I start cutting. I saw that I could fucking trim all this. I saw that I could bring and like fade my beard. I saw that I could like do the little line, like a scissors. You know what I'm saying? Clean all this. I did a little taper, bro. Yo, nasty, 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 nasty shit, bro. Next day, when we go for the in the morning, we all wake up and they bust our doors open. They're rail doors. It's in Walpole. Boom, they bust our doors open. Everybody's like, yo, who gave you a cut, nigga? Yo, how you did that? You got racist? It's like, bro, I did this shit with a nail clipper. Niggas like, what? A nail clipper? How the fuck? Bro, yo, just, you got cash out? I got cash out, nigga. I'll do all y'all shits. I'll cut y'all hair. Because now I know I could blend with that shit. So I could do tapers. I could do whatever. Just, I'm going to have you order 4 of them because they get dull quick. So I was doing that. And everybody was ordering. I was cutting people's hair. Yo, niggas was fresh. It was better than niggas waiting 2-3 weeks to go for the barbershop and coming back all killed. You know what I'm saying? Like machetao, nigga. Like somebody just fucking did a crazy haircut and just try to do a taper and they fucked their whole shit up. It wasn't a taper. It's just you can't even call it a cut. You know, so that's what they did. You know, and I was nasty at it. So I was making good money through Cash App with that. Then when I went to Shirley, I started doing tattoos with my art. A lot of people was like, yo, bro, why don't you tattoo? You got nasty art abilities. Like, bro, you doing portraits, nasty portraits. Like, you're nasty, bro. So I was getting paid for portraits, but so I started tattooing. But my boy was teaching me. He was like, yo, just, you got a light hand. You're already a barber and you know how to like flicker the wrist. So just, I think you got it. So he moved in with me and he set the whole machine up. He showed me how to make the machine and everything. So now I have my own machine. So I knew how to do the ink. We'll burn the ink at night, you know, with a wick and grease and manila envelope over it. Like one of the manila envelopes, like that one right there, like that. So we'll open it, boom, put it, and put the candle with the wick, and burn that shit all night with the fan hitting out the window, the little crack window. So we'll have soot, and with soot we'll put a little bit of soap, or like you use a little bit of just like a little 2 dots of water, and you got ink. You mix it up, you got ink. Some people use toothpaste. So I have my needles off springs. Like we'll sometimes steal pens like this from the COs, or we'll steal them and we'll take the spring that's in here, and you stretch them out, you burn them a little bit, you make the burn, you make the flames off the switch like that, and you put 2 lead pencils, just the lead. You scrape down the pencil and just the lead like that, and you put a paper and pew, some shit like that, with a little piece of copper or metal. I forgot how it was. And you make the burn, and now we got burnt. Now we got fire. So you straighten that out and you cut it. So now you got 4 needles. So now you'll tell everybody that went to school, you'll try to get one of those pens, and you know what I'm saying? Cash App. What's a cash app? What type of tattoo you want? So now every night I'll get ready and I'll do the stencils. But I was already good because my bunkie that set me up with the everything, taught me how to do everything. He was like, he didn't know how to draw or nothing. He just had his arms, didn't have nothing. So he let me use his arms as canvas to practice, bro. And I did some freestyle shit. I could do calligraphy, I could do graffiti, I could do all that. I did anything off. He just said freestyle it because he saw how I draw. So, bro, everything came out beautiful. I fleed him up his whole shit, fleed his whole 2 arms, bro, and he loved it. He was like, bro, you're nasty, bro. We're gonna make money, bro. So he started showing everybody, like, yo, look what Hippo did. Yo, look. Everybody was like, yo, nigga, I need a tat. I need a tat. How much? I'll send you a cash app. I send the cash app here. Boom. I got you for so and so. And I came home with a little bit of bread. So I was doing that. So niggas hated when I went back to the box because every time I came back to the pod, yo, everybody go crazy. Yo, we got Hip in the house. Yo, come in, nigga. So, yo, I'm in there. And everybody's hairy. Niggas asking for tattoos and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, this is what's up, bro. I fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I spend my time. You feel me? But anyways, what this is stemming from is that I'm stressed out right now. I'm depressed. And I don't know what to do anymore, bro. I've tried so hard, bro. I tell you, I try every day. I wake up. I was just working for a tree company. Hard fucking work. It was just me, the boss, and some other kid. But the kid would leave so early, cutting these big ass maple ash trees, whatever trees, bro. And then you cut them, you cut the trims, and then you cut the whole tree out with the notch. And then the tree comes down, we pull it down, bro. We got the bobby. And, bro, the cleaning is insane because you got to clean these mansions, fucking yards out. Every little twig that falls, bro, it's like insane, you know? And that was killing me. That was under the table. So I'm getting paid $20 under the table. That sucks for tree work. So, bro, like, I'm working 12-hour, 13-hour shifts with this guy. And it's cold, you know. I just left a little bit ago because there's no more work. He said in the spring. But, bro, I don't want to do that. I want to do what I love. I want to either do barbering or tattooing. But for me to be barbering, I need my tattoo. I need my barbering license. And I'm in a tight situation. Like my credit went down to 400. Today was the only day that I was able to make a couple, like 2 days ago, I was able to like cut some hair right here where I live at. I invite a couple people, I got a couple clients. But it's not every day that I cut hair. It's once in a blue, people come through and I cut their hair. And it's not because I'm not good or I'm nasty, but I don't got the time because I was always working. So people will call me for a haircut. I'd be like, yo, I'm working. I'm not cutting hair right now. So those people are gonna go to another barber. So now I'm stressed out because it's like, bro, I'm a felon with a record, no chomo shit. I was a street nigga. I was robbing niggas. That's what I was doing. I went upstate for home invasion, armed robbery with a mask. I didn't get caught by the states, by the stadies. It was two stadies and cops chasing me at 8 in the morning in the dude's car with money, with a gun. I already served time for a gun, so if I would have got caught with that gun, I would have been fucked. But I was still fucked. They didn't catch me. I was out, you know, and but the two other people that were with me got caught, and long story short, Cuzzo, you know what the fuck happened. I keep telling you what you did. You fucked up, but I'm gonna leave it at that. And I got the marshals came and got me at my baby mom's apartment 3 days after. I told them they can't search her crib because I'm not under the lease. So my daughters were sleeping. It was in the morning. I just came from the casino and she was up, and I felt weird. So I told my brother like, "Yo, go around real quick." It was beautiful. It was July season, so it was nice summer. We spent the night at the hotel, at the casino, the Hotel Mohegan, and we came back at 8 in the morning. But I felt weird, so I pop a perk, right? And at this time, I was selling drugs. I was in the street. So this is how I got caught. So for that home invasion, so I pop a perk, and somebody had called me. So I went to we lived in a building. So I went downstairs. I used to put everything in a bag, the gun, everything, the drugs in a bag, and I used to pop the maintenance room with a knife. So I went upstairs to my baby mom. I saw my daughter sleeping in her bed. I gave them a kiss. They were knocked out. I told my baby mom how much I lost because these people was rushing and they wanted to leave. So I would have came up, but I had mad money. I took $20,000 from the dude that I robbed. Mind you, I took his car. My cousin should have hopped in with me, but he hopped in with the bitch that brought us. So he hopped in the car with her and they got bagged because some shit happened where he didn't tie somebody. I tied the other person, but he didn't want to listen, and she was able to yell out the window, "Oh, we got robbed! We got robbed!" So that's how they were able to call the cops and shit. Crazy shit. Long story short, I got away. So like I told you, now we're at the third day where I'm coming from the casino. I'll take the drugs down from the maintenance, go upstairs, put the gun behind the TV like that. So I had a clip right behind the TV. It was a Glock 23. Had it back there. And somebody calls me for a pack. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to be out. So I switch up the clothes. I put some Boston Celtics shorts. I had a chain that I paid 7,500 for. VVS Stones with an angel, and I gave it to my baby mom. I was like, "Here, I'm about to be out real quick." But all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. I already knew that knock. If you know, you know. So I knew what that was. I looked at it. I was like, "Babe, that's the cops." Fuck, man. So I took the drugs that I was supposed to go sell, tuck them real quick. So I took them, and I did a couple lines of perk and some Zans. I swallowed some Zans, and just because I know I was going to prison and to jail, to booking. So I told my baby mom just open it. So she opens it. She already start crying. Cops come. I'm like, yo, what? What happened? Why you here? They go, yo, you so and so. I was like, yeah. They go, listen, we got a warrant for your arrest for home invasion, mass crime robbery, da da da. I was like, yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, my daughters are sleeping. I'm not in this lease. This is a body warrant, not a search warrant. So always know your laws. So they couldn't check. So they didn't have no check to. They didn't have no chance to see the drugs. They didn't have no chance to see the money. They didn't have no chance to see the gun. They wouldn't have found the gun anyway because the way I had it placed on the TV in front of them, you know, you got to put things in front of them. That's how you got to play psychology with people sometimes. And I'm good at that. So you put things in front of them and they won't find it. Because the places that you know they're gonna look at, that's the places where you don't put it at. You get what I'm saying? So I played reverse psychology with these motherfuckers. So I just told them, I don't know what you're talking about, but just take me. Just I don't want my daughters to see you taking me. So can I just give him a kiss? And one of the cops was like, yeah. So he came with me because he wanted to make sure I didn't grab no gun or escape. So I was like, I gave my daughters a kiss in the forehead, I looked at my baby mom, gave her a kiss. She was crying. I was like, it's gonna be alright. Don't worry about it. I don't know what they talking about. Just making myself. And I went. I ain't get no bail. So in the bullpen, I'm giving everybody drugs. Like, here. Everybody's getting high. They're happy. I'm like, we gotta get rid of this because they gonna check us. But I still made it with something in there I was able to sell and get some money off of. But anyways, besides the fact that was my jail story, my prison story. Then I went to prison, waited a year. COVID came, waited a year, got COVID a couple times. It was weird. Oh man, that shit was bad. Worst time of my life, but it made me a stronger man. It made me a better man. It made me wiser. That's the only thing I could say about prison. It changed my life. I even want to take these tattoos up. That's how much it changed my life and my thinking. But the thing of this video is that a man like me with a record, they say after 7 years your record's out. But I just came home in 2023. I'm having difficulties finding work. I killed the interviews. I got an ill resume of work. I got certifications, forklift, everything. And nobody wants to hire me, bro. Like my credit's at 400 right now. I'm going through the worst time of my life, and it's the holidays. Oh man. Fuck. So today I was chilling with my baby mom, my kids. We got a good relationship. We're not together, but we got a good relationship. So I got a truck. So when I was working at Gandara as a recovery coach, my credit was really good. I built my credit from the ground up. I didn't even know what credit was, and I built it. Just because I heard like people talking in jail about it, I built it. I got 7 credit cards. They're all maxed out. They're going on. I can't pay them. I pay for this room, my own room. I pay $650 a month. I pay my truck $600 a month because I took that out because my other car that I had, the transmission went and I needed a car ASAP, and I didn't have money in the bank. I only had like 1,500. I wasn't gonna buy a beat up car so it could beat up again and I lose 1,500. So I went with my credit and took a car out, and I got a beautiful car out there that I pay 600 every month for, and now I'm backed up a month. I'm backed up on the rent a month, and I'm just stuck. Bro, every day. Look what time it is. It's what time? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I'm trying. And it could be so easy for me to call one of the people that I know and be like, "Yo, let me get them drugs so I could sell." But I'm not doing that. I'm not going back to jail. I'm not going back to that bullshit. Even though I've never gotten bagged, I've never gotten caught for drugs. But that's besides the fact. I don't want to poison people. That's not that. I don't want to put that poison in me either. I don't want to be that guy. That guy was the past. That guy's in the past. I'm a new man. I'm a hardworking man. I'm a man with many talents. I want to put that to use. And there's no opportunity for me right now. I feel like Springfield ain't it, bro. I feel like I gotta get the fuck out of here. I feel like, bro, like today I had a bet that I put $5 that was supposed to hit. Ramon Day Stevenson Travion Stevens Henderson from the Patriots. He got injured in the first quarter today, and I had him for 50 yards. Everything else hit, but that. The Bears, yesterday's game that was insane. I picked the Bears +6. They came back in the fourth quarter. They were losing. I was losing that ticket, bro, and I didn't cash out. It was cashing me out at $30. I didn't cash out because I had faith in that ticket. And today I lose the fucking ticket because Henderson got injured in the first quarter, bro. But all the rest of the other ones that I needed hit, and it was a long ticket. I would have had $1,700 right now for the holidays to be able to have a nice holiday and catch up on a couple of my bills. At least till I find something. But it's already been 2 months and I haven't found nothing. I've been getting denied. I had so many interviews. I kill the interviews, but when it comes to that question, you got felony, you got Corey. Yes, I do. I could explain. They come back with, oh, we can't hire you because you're Corey. I'm like, bro, what's so bad about my Corey? Like, bro, that's in the past. I'm not that person no more. Look at my awards. I'm not no fucking Chomo. Chomo shouldn't get jobs. I see a lot of fucking Chomos that was upstate with jobs, bro. It's insane, bro. People that shouldn't be walking on earth, bro, got more opportunities than niggas like us, real niggas, bro. This ain't right, bro. There's something ain't right about this shit. I don't know. Everything's collapsing on me right now. I'm holding back, on tears. I just want to lash out. I want to fuck something up, but I'm trying to hold back. I'm trying to have faith. I'm trying to. Bro, I opened up a fucking OnlyFans. Something I didn't even want to do, bro. But I did it. Just to see if it could get me by. It's just cause I don't want to touch drugs, bro. Just cause I don't want to touch the streets. And I opened up a OnlyFans. I opened up a Kick to try to stream, but I don't got no followers. I got a YouTube. But like I said, Big Blends already stole my shit. Nah, let me take that back. We probably got the same mentality, you know what I'm saying? He came with it first, I'm happy for him. He's dope. I like what he's doing. But that could have been me. Because that's what I was thinking in prison. And I didn't even know the guy. It's just crazy how life is, man. Like, turns out, bro, when you trying to do good, bro, it's like God don't got my back, bro. That's how I'm feeling right now, bro. I'm losing faith. So what do I do? I'm trying. Every day. Every day I'm applying on Indeed. Every day. Every job. Machine operator. I went to Hartford, Connecticut Friday after I did a couple haircuts. I went over there, bro, for an interview through an agency. I hate going through agencies, but you gotta do it sometimes for a position. And they said they will call me. And they said it's after like New Year's. It's crazy, bro. I don't need shit after New Year's. I need it now. It's just crazy, bro. I'm going through it right now, and I don't know what to do anymore, bro. I really don't know. I'm broke. Today I wasted just because I wanted to make my daughters happy. I had $200 left from cutting hair. Some people that I cut. You know, that saved me a little bit because I was like, how am I gonna get my daughters gifts? So I took them today to Walmart with my baby mom, and I bought them whatever they want. I was like, grab whatever you want, baby. You know, not so much because I only got $200. And then I took them out to eat. They had a good time. They were happy. And my daughter, my little daughter, she was like, Papi, everything's gonna get better. She wrote me a little letter. She's mad cute. She wrote me a little letter that I got back here. I got the little letter right here. When I say I love you more, I don't mean I love you more than you love me. I mean I love you more than anything will ever have. I love you more than distance between us and hard situations. I love you more than any obstacle that could try come between us. And I love you the most. Look in the back from Aviana Rodriguez. And it's okay to be sad and mad. Look what it says right there. Let it out, and I know you're going through hard times. Even she knows. Even she can see it. We are with you. Oh man. She said nothing could keep us apart. Not even jail. So what I say, right? What do I do? I gotta keep fighting for her, for my daughters, for myself. But I gotta be. I want my 10 toes down, you know. I'm in the ground. I'm solid, you know. But